Okay, guys, this is our last box in the case. Let's see what's inside. I am Greg is Fun, and I come on here and I open some packs sometimes, and I have a little bit of fun with it. I hope that you have some fun here with me. I think that you'd make a nice addition to my subscriber base. I'm just saying. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Love to have you aboard. Love your comments, love your likes, love you just coming and hanging out with me. So this is the fourth box from our case, and I'm very, very excited about this. We've been having some really good hits along the way, a lot of really nice legendaries, and I'm anxious to see what is in this one, because those boxes have been pretty strong showings. Just saying. Really hoping that we might find something to finally go in this one touch, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Start with a promising lead. Brooklyn, Demona, Vladimir. We got Donald Duck. We got Gurgi, David Xanatos, Judy Hops, Emily Quackfaster. Our first rare is a Kristoff Whisper, followed by a... Whoa! Ooh! Woo! All right. Well, that's how you start a box off. Hades making a deal. Very strong card, followed by a Goofy Epic. I didn't realize that there was a Goofy Epic, which it makes me happy. Gosh. Let's see. If you want to beat a ghost, you gotta think like a ghost. All right. All right. That's how you start off a box. That's how you start it off. Let's see what else we got going for us here. That is some fire out the gate. Let's see. Henwen, we got Ghostly Tale, we got Cauldronborn, Flotsam, the Twins, Munchings and Crunchings, we got Katrina Van Tassel, The Game's Afoot, Jasmine for a Whisper. What do we have behind her? We've got a Baloo Rare, we've got a Baloo Rare, and we've got a Baloo... Emily Quackfaster. I love it when you get three of something. Just three of the same color, three of the same rarity, three of the same character. I think those are nice little things that happen every so often. Shere-Khan, Violet Saberwing, so be it. Nick Wilde, Mrs. Beakley, Scrooge McDuck. Performance review. What cards have been your MVPs? I'm interested in that. What cards have you been playing and finding are amazing? The Horn King, followed by the Horn King, followed by Clawhauser, not the Horn King. I thought we talked about how I liked three of the same. That was not three of the same. Clawhauser, you ruined it. Try harder next time, shall we? All right. Yeah. What cards have turned out to be amazing? And I want to know, like, in constructed, in limited, in Infinity, even if you had an opportunity to play with some of these cards in Infinity. I'm interested. I'm very curious. I did go and play at a sealed event, and I did very poorly. Sword of Hercules, Diablo, followed by a Raja. I do really like that card, though. I do really like that Raja. I think it's great artwork. I think it's a great card. Stat-wise, very solid. It's not broken like this Hades, but it's good. It's a good one. Burgess, Mother Gothel, Rapunzel. We got Big Nose. Putting it all together. Shanti, the Robot Queen, which every single time might solve a mystery. It's not. One of these times, I'm going to get might solve a mystery into or rewrite history. Spooky Sight, always happy to have that. Fairy Godmother, and on the end, we've got a Kristoff foil. not quite as pronounced with the kind of like crinkling effect for this one. I mean, you got a really good crease going right in here. But I feel like some of the other Whisper foils, they've had better effect, I think. I mean, I'm still leaving him in the hits pile because I really dig the Whisper hits, the Whisper foils. But I don't think that one is A tier among those. You know what I'm saying? Brom Bones, we got Magica, Daisy, Aquila, Francine, Flash. All right. Beast or rewrite history. You're a pack too late, friend. Broadway. Ariel for our first. Ursula. 2 Whispers. Do we have 3 Whispers? No. No, we do not. But that would have been cool. And I love that we have Ariel and Ursula in the same pack. I think that is another fun little thing. We got 2 characters that go together. Maybe who are diametrically opposite. Much like Ursula and Ariel there. It's a nice thing. Okay. Hermes. The Horned King. We got Anna. We've got Chomp. But I'm much faster. Goofy. Nibs. Time to go. Webby Vanderquack. First rare is Penumbra. That's not a rare. That's a Black Cauldron. That is a Black Cauldron. Okay. Okay. So I was talking about, you know, what cards go well with that Horn King that gets extra stats if 2 or more cards have left their discard pile this turn. And this was the first thing that came to mind as to how do we get a card out of the discard pile. So yeah. It's an interesting one. More so the Horn King. I gotta be honest with you. I think the Black Cauldron is a dud. We'll see. We'll see when someone uses it effectively against me, and then I'll be like, oh, that's just because I don't know what I'm doing here. But Peter Pan, Junior Woodchuck Guidebook, Henwen's Visions, Baloo, Basil, Higgins, Great Illuminary, Chef Lewis, Flintgart Glomgold, Ingenious Device. What is this from? I feel like this must be from The Great Mouse Detective. Ingenious Device, followed by Eliza Mazza, and we've gotten Anna. This is, I was talking before, I was talking about how the Elsa is a really nice representation of that 3D render, the 3D model into a 2D image, and I think that this does an exceptional job as well. I think that this is a very nice representation of Anna. This one is, let's see. Pauline Voss, you've got a new fan. Because I think that this is absolutely exceptional. Just saying. I'm just saying. Whew. Now that I'm done fangirling. All right, let's see if we can get some more fire. I think we've gone cold a little bit because that Black Cauldron it was a bummer. It was a letdown. I feel bad for whoever illustrated that because it turned out to not be a strong card. Or maybe it's busted and I just don't recognize it. Maybe you guys can make an argument for it in the comments, but we got a Steel Champion followed by David Xanatos, followed by Shanti. Another amazing piece of artwork. Yeah, I mean the artwork is good. Look at how cool that is. I mean, you can see the face etched onto there. You can see the shadows of the people who are trying to use it. So I haven't, in full disclosure, I have not seen the full video, so I don't know if they ever actually are able to use the Black Cauldron and get the Cauldron Born into play, as it were. I don't even know. Genie, Rama, Fragile as a Flower, Baloo. I'm giving a lot of hate to a card that I just don't know enough about. Goliath, Zootopia, Ink Runner, Goldio Guilt. Follow that up by an Aladdin Whisper. Follow that up by a Lena Saberwing Foil. Wonder what it is that she's looking at. It seems like she's, I don't know, is that like a snake? I would have thought initially that she was like, you know, lifting up like some trail of a spell in order to like get a closer look at it, but it seems like it's corporeal. Doesn't seem like it's just made of air. Anyways, we got a lot more packs we gotta open. We don't have time for this. We gotta keep it moving. All right. Fergus McDuck, followed by Hermes, Junior Woodchuck Guidebook, Webby Vanderquack, Basil. Love to get another of the Webby legendary. Goofy, Webby's Diary, Gwythaint, Tinkerbell, followed by Illuminary Tunnels. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought that was the first of the rare slots, but this is a super rare, followed by a Prince Charming legendary, followed that. All right. Okay. All right. So we've got a foil Hades, we've got a regular Hades, and now we've got a Prince Charming, making a pretty good case for being a very strong box there, guys. Making a pretty good case for being a very strong box. Yeah, we're about halfway through the box, and this is what we're rocking so far. That's pretty good. That's some fire. That is a very strong box. That is a very strong box. All right. Let's keep it going. I was, I know you're never expecting a double legendary pack, but I was not expecting that. That caught me off guard. Detective's Badge, Tinkerbell, Elsa. Come on, Greg, get it together. Aquila, Hudson, we got Higgins. Search for Clues, we got Nana. Blessed Bagpipes, Judy Hopps, super rare, followed by a Little John super rare, followed by a Li Sheng foil. Bringing us back down to nice even keel. Still would absolutely love another Demona. Would love another Webby. Never gonna say no to a Cindy. A lot of really good cards that we'd love to get another one of. Chomp, but I'm much faster. Della Duck, he hurled his thunderbolt. Bellwether. Ichabod Crane for our rare. Follow that up by, well, Bowie. All right. Ichabod Crane, followed by Goofy, followed by Mickey Mouse for our foil. I know I said I was back to a nice even keel, but apparently I can't get my hands to cooperate because I'm still so shocked by that Hades and Prince Charming. Peter Pan, Lena Saberwing, we got Jetsam. Can you imagine if I were to ever pull an iconic, how wrecked I would be? Goodness gracious. Elanwi, Mushu's Rocket, Bagheera, follow that up by Black Heron. We got a Creeper. Follow that up by a Goofy, the Galloping Gumshoe. Follow that up by a Might Solve a Mystery. Doo-doo-doo. But again, it rings hollow if you don't have or rewrite history. It rings hollow. Don't ring hollow. Let's make that moment happen, shall we? I can't make it happen. If I could, I would have already done it, and I'd do it most packs. Maybe not most packs, but I'd do it, every few packs at any rate. Launchpad, Minnie Mouse, Headless Man Horse, Duckworth, followed up by Mulan, followed up by Gaston. First rare is a Sebastian, follow that up by Mare Winddancer, and behind that, we've got a Webby Vendor Quack. Quack, 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 quack. It's happening. It's happening. There's a whisper nearby, and I get to see it. Controversial take here. I like the way that they changed Webby for the reboot. In the first one, she was so like timid and I guess I would say timid. This one, she might be timid, but she also is very inquisitive, and she also is very like adventurous if you can get her out of her shell a little bit. So I do like this. I do like it. And I really love this artwork. Really love this Anna. Come on, let's get this. There we go. Camera didn't want to play nice. Ka, the Headless Horseman, Raja, Merlin, Ichabod Crane, Inscrutable Map. We got a rare location, followed by a Lady Tremaine. Follow that up by a Peter Pan High Flyer. Okay. 2/3 done of this, our final box of the case. And let's see what we have. Let's see what we have ahead of us. Let's see what we have. Okay. Promising lead. We got Dragonfire, Junior Woodchuck Guidebook, Baloo, Basil, Elonwee, the Robot Queen, Judy Hopps. We got Flintheart Glomgold. First rare is Nick Wilde. Second rare is actually a super rare Mowgli. And we have a Headless Horseman on the end. I do like that Mowgli. I do like it because it's like the Ursula of Amber. It's another Ursula option if you're playing yellow-green. I mean, yeah, it's not as good because your opponent gets to choose what card gets discarded, but you're taking out one of your threats either way. I think it's pretty good. Mushu, Flotsam, the Twins, Gurgi, Katrina Van Tassel. We got Broadway, Chef Louie. We've got Get to Safety. Follow that up by a Castle of the Horn King. And we've got an epic Tinkerbell on the end. Another card I didn't realize was an epic. The quote here is Ventura and Illumineer. Okay. We know Pixie Dust doesn't affect the torn lorebook pages. Thanks, Tink. Oh, okay. So she's standing on a page there. Ah, okay. Ooh, that's a really nice touch. You can just barely make out her wings, and then you just move it a little bit, and you get that little sparkle. That's nice. That is a nice one. All right. Let's get you sleeved, Tinkerbell. Let's get you sleeved. All right. All right. Let's get it moving, guys. Let's keep this train a rolling. Only got a few more packs left. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna make some decks is what we're gonna do. Anna, amazing artwork. Rasha, Horn King, Ka, the Headless Horseman. We got Raja. I love that artwork as well. Scrooge McDuck. Follow that up by Duckworth. We got Mulan. We've got Magica Dispel. Second rare is a legendary Shere Khan. And then behind that, we've got a Whisper Foil. You know, we've been getting this toward the end of the box a lot lately, and it's interesting to see it here. But, yeah. I'm on board with that. I'm on board with that. Let's get Shere Khan sleeved up. We're not going to sleeve Scar, but he still goes in the hits pile. All right. Look at that stack. Look at that stack of hits, guys. I can't. I don't even know if there's even room here for more fire. But we still have 5 packs left, so there's a chance. There's a chance for more. Let's see if we got it. Detective's Badge, Bronx, Swooping Strike, So Be It, Nick Wilde, we got Della Duck, Webby Vanderquack, The Great Illuminary, we got an Inscrutable Map. First rare is a Mickey Mouse Amber Champion, second one is a Megara Secret Keeper, and then we've got a Zootopia foil on the end. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. That means we're down to 4. What do we have in these 4? Hoping for... Would really love another Demona. Or another Cindy. Or another Hades. That'd probably be too much for 1 box. Probably would be too much, but... Oh, I just noticed that that Jetsam has that's just a random sailor in the back, I think, and then... It's not Earl. It's not Gray. I can't remember what his name is, but he's Eric's like advisor. Donald Duck, Headless Manhorse. The Game's Afoot, Jasmine. Emily Quackfaster. First rare is a Castle Wyvern. Follow that up by a Scrooge McDuck super rare. Shush Agent. Let me take a quick peek at this. When you play this character, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Okay. All right, not bad. When this character is challenged, return this card to your hand. No damage is dealt during that challenge. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. Follow that up by a Tinkerbell. I have to find a way to put him in a deck. Just saying. 3 packs left. What have we here? What have we here? We got a Cricky is what we've got here. Ghostly Tail, Begone. Launchpad. Clawhauser, Munchings and Crunchings, time to go. We've got Or Rewrite History. Iago, not it. All right. Castle Wyvern, follow that up by a Donald Duck, the Ruby Champion. Behind that, we've got a foil Spooky Sight. Worth a nice little piece of cheddar is that. All right. Foil Spooky Sight. There we go. 2 packs left. We got Demona. We've got Gaston. What do we think? Is either one of these packs going to have the artwork? I'm not saying that properly. Are we going to find the card inside that is depicted on the wrapper? Signs point to no, but we're not ruling it out. We got Rapunzel, Shere Khan, Cauldronborn. We got Vladimir, Minnie Mouse, Shanti. We've got Sleepy Hollow, followed by Terran, David Xanatos. First rare is Duckburg. Second rare is Magica Dispel as a super rare. And on the end, we've got a Nana for our foil. Okay. Last pack of our case. Will we fill this? That's what I want to know. Not looking good. Looking like largely a whiff. But it's last pack. There could be. Daisy Duck, Brom Bones, the Burly Bully, Magica Dispel, Big Nose. We got Francine, Mrs. Beakley, Nibs, Sudden Scare, Malicious, Mean and Scary, Judy Hopps, Minnie Mouse, and on the end we've got a Genie, Investigative Mind. Okay, so, well, that is a bummer because that means at the end of our case we did not get an enchanted, we did not get an iconic, we didn't get any of those real fire cards. But I mean that's still a lot of hits. That's still a lot of hits. And if you look at it over the course of the case, that's an awful lot of hits. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed coming along on this journey with me. I do have another case coming that I had pre-ordered, so that'll be coming out at some point in the future. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the interim, waiting for that to come out, but you know, the show must go on, so we'll find something. But I hope that you're having a great day. Hope that your polls are frankly better than what I've been getting. But yeah, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.